How is it going, guys? Slippery Jim here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Terraria Calamity Infernum Wrath of the Gods. We are hanging out here with the Truffle in their little mushroom house. We created a surface mushroom biome up here on a sky island in the last episode so that we could get the auto hammer, allowing us to upgrade our storage. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. We got some giant mushrooms going up here now. But anyway, in this episode, we're definitely going to be moving on down the boss checklist. And if we take a look at what we have next, the next boss is Empress of Light. And to summon her, of course, we are going to need a prismatic lacewing. It says that we can also make a prismatic primrose. This is a consumable summoning item, so there's probably not too much difference between using prismatic lacewing and this thing, but anyway, we'll probably need to go find one of those, and we need to summon her on the Hallow, and of course she will enrage if it is daytime as well. But one little issue with this is for some reason, in the world that we've got right now, I have the tiniest hallowed biome ever. Like, if you look at this, the size of this world, well, the hallowed biome is from here, the edge of the astral infection, to here, where this forest pylon is. This tiny little section right here is the hallow, is the hallow out of all of this. So I was thinking of maybe we want to expand on this, and we might actually get ourselves a contaminator with which to spread a little bit of blue solution around the place, so that we can maybe get a larger hallowed area. I think that would be really good. So I was thinking of maybe converting all this area here where the desert is, maybe all the way up to the jungle area into hallowed. Have a big stretch over there, and as much as the underground as we can. Yeah, I think that would be good, and then we can get ourselves some more prismatic lacewings much more easily and summon in the Empress of Light over here, which is nice and close to our main arena at our base. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We will head on over to let's see, where do we want to start this? We'll head over to the desert here, and we're just gonna start spraying and basically convert all of this into hallowed biome. So this might take a little while. But I'll be back shortly after we have spread the hallowed all over the place here and converted this noxious crimson biome into a place of rainbows and fairies. We'll see you shortly, guys. Alright, well guys, I have spent quite a bit of time using the contaminator, and we should have a pretty sizable new area of hallow from the jungle here all the way through to our living wood trees over here. And I even sprayed a bit of the underground area here as well. So that should be the perfect place to be able to summon in the Empress of Light. Let's just put our tools away real quick. We'll put this in here. Let's chuck our dye in there as well. Get rid of all this garbage I've been picking up. Okay. Cleared out our inventory nicely there. Alright, now we just need it to be, I think it needs to be nighttime for us to get the prismatic lacewings. So we'll get our bug net here going. And once we catch one prismatic lacewing, we should just be able to buy as many as we want from the squirrel after that, I believe. So yeah, let's just, what time of day is it? It's like 8 a.m. So we might switch it over to nighttime real quick with the simulation control unit. And we'll head over to our new Hello biome over here. See if we can find some prismatic lacewings. I just need one really, so they are pretty rare though. We might use the battle cry here to increase the spawn rates for us. Let's just maybe turn off our summons so we don't absolutely... Oh, there's one right there. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally kill one and summon the Empress of Light prematurely. You know what I mean? But yeah, we got that pretty quick. So we'll head down to the squirrel and see if he's selling them now for us. Let's have a look. There we go. Prismatic lacewings. We'll get a few of these. We'll get 5 of them. And then we should hopefully be sorted. I believe we can craft these as well into, let's have a look here. I believe we can craft these into the summoning item as well. Prismatic, let's have a look here. The prismatic primrose. So we'll craft a couple of these up. They are consumable, unfortunately. So every time we use one to summon in the Empress of Light, it will be destroyed. But I don't think there's a non-consumable version, at least not that I've seen at this point. So yeah, I think we're just about ready to go. It is nighttime right now, so it's pretty much the perfect opportunity for us to attempt the Empress of Light for the very first time here. We might actually use the Tempest stuff just to give it a bit of a go, and we'll also use the infected remote here. Summon these guys in. And what I'm going to try to do is bring the Empress over here to our arena. So we'll set up our ballistas here somewhere. And I think I've turned on our hearts as well in advance. I'm actually fairly prepared at the moment. So yeah, we should be good. We should be pretty much good to go. I want to try out these the Tempest stuff and see if it's any good. But yeah, I guess we just have to be on the edge here, right? Let's zoom out a little bit and get started here. Wish me luck, guys. Actually, let's get our whips as well. That's the one thing I hadn't set up there. Yeah, we should be pretty good for the fight. Let's get started here with our prismatic primrose. Alright, we'll bring her through to our arena. Okay, let's go. Where are you, Empress? She should be coming any minute now. There she is. Okay, she's got some crazy attacks. Oh, we've got infinite flight, I think. That's pretty cool. Infinite flight. Probably gonna need it. I don't want to get too far away from my art statues though. Oh crap! Oh, I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit. Where did she go? Get out of that. Oh, she's got the Roman candles going. That's a cool attack. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do there? I need some heals. I'm gonna die. Oh, I feel like we did pretty good there. I feel like we did pretty good. Almost all of the NPCs passed away, unfortunately. The nurse survived. Interesting. And the mutant, the goblin. There were a few survivors there. Let's try that again, shall we? Man, that was crazy though. I didn't really notice how good our damage was with those tempests. We could try the fuel cells. These things are pretty strong. Let's see. Summon these in. And actually we'll set up our ballistas also. Those go on there. I was confused with where my heart statue was. It's actually all the way over here. Is this thing turned on? There we go. It is now. I think this one is turned on. Maybe it wasn't. I must have forgotten. I guess I'm not as prepared as I thought I was. What do our accessories look like here? I think they're pretty good. Yeah, I think these are fine. We don't have a lot of speed, but we'll be flying most of the time anyway. Alright, let's give it another try. Here we go. No delay this time. There we go, get those heals. Roman candle time. Oh man. Rage. Let's go. Lost track of where my cursor is. Oh no, I'm not a fan of this attack. Right, I think we got this. 12%. Come on. Those heals off. We did it, I think. Wow. Second attempt. And we got the lore as well. That's very, very cool indeed. That's very cool indeed. Oh, you know what this means, guys? We finally have a new whip. We have the kaleidoscope, which is pretty much the best whip in the game. So that is awesome. Where is it? Did we get the kaleidoscope? It's probably in the loot bag. But we did get the trophy. We got the relics, of course, and we got the lore, Empress of Light lore. So we'll put up the relics here. Gotta put a space in here. I rearranged the relics a little bit. They're still in the order pretty much that I got them, but I just spaced out a bit more to account for the ones where there was only one relic. Empress of Light goes there. And there. I think that lines up for us. Maybe not. Need an extra space right there, like that. That should be what we want right there. And we'll put you back over here. Sweet. Okay, that is awesome. So let's read the lore here for the Empress of Light. It says, though her title is lofty, she is more an emissary for the powers beyond and forces of nature. In broad daylight, she can channel the primordial light itself, making her nigh untouchable. Thankfully, left with only starlight to wield, she falls like any other graceless despot. Her penchant for leeching the strength of other great beings is uniquely deplorable. It made her sickeningly obedient, dependent, but willingly so, as they enabled her to slake her base thirst. I had deigned to slay her myself for her treachery, but she was a notoriously evasive mark. Whoever wrote these, excellent job. I like it a lot. Alrighty, let's see. So we'll go put the trophy somewhere appropriate. Let's have a look here. I think we were starting to put the trophies over here on this side. Empress of Light can go here. Let's close the door. Keep the rain out. You know what? We have the luxury here. Where is the mutant? Is he still alive, or did he die in that last fight? I think he actually died in that last fight. The goblin's still sitting pretty. Goblin and the nurse are the goats here. They just do not die. They do not die, no matter what. Well, actually they do sometimes, but... Okay, let's see what we get from the treasure bag, shall we? Ancient writings. Interesting. We'll just chuck some of this stuff in here. I think I've already got some of these items before. We also got the Jewel of Light. Summons a fairy princess to provide light. Provides a large amount of light in the abyss. So at the moment our light pet is the wisp in a bottle. Yeah, why not? Let's go for the Jewel of Light instead. Little fairy to fly around. Okay, that is cool. I'm not sure if we've got these ancient writings before. Let's just check if we can add those to Solon's library. Ancient writings. Looks like we do have those already. Man, we've still got nearly 50% of the books to find, and we're just not getting any new ones whatsoever. Okay, let's see what we get out of the treasure bag here. Bam. We got the Masterful Stellar Tune magic weapon, Eventide ranged weapon. We got the melee weapon. We got the kaleidoscope, a shameful kaleidoscope. So it looks like we're gonna have to reforge that one. We'll probably end up going with something like, if we do whip stacking, we'll probably go like this and have the Morning Star Dark Harvest. Yeah, that's probably our best bet. The Firecracker is good if you have a single powerful summon, like Stardust Dragon or whatever, because it scales off the total damage, I think, of your summon. So we will hang on to that as well, but it's probably time to retire the Durandal, I think. Okay, we also got the Soaring Insignia. Oh, it actually says it's a material, which is interesting. What can we make with this? Ascendant Insignia. Increases wing flight time by 30%, increases movement and jump speed by 10%, and acceleration by 1.1 times. Pressing K will give you the power of ascension, providing infinite flight time for 4 seconds. Well, that's not infinite then, is it? If it's 4 seconds. Ascension has a 40-second cooldown. Interesting. Ruinous Souls. Effulgent Feather. I'm not sure where we get Dragon Folly. Okay, that is future stuff, so I don't know if I've never been a massive fan of this except for building and stuff. Like I've never seen it being more useful than just other accessories, so cool I guess, but we probably won't be using it too much. What we will be using is the Terra Prisma, which is awesome. So apparently in Calamity we get this even if it's not daytime. That's pretty awesome. 150 summon damage. Wow, okay. 150, that's pretty decent. These have a pretty fast attack speed and range, I believe, as well. They are pretty much the bee's knees for summoning weapons in regular Terraria. But yeah, it remains to be seen whether they've been nerfed in this in this Infernum playthrough, but we'll see. We'll definitely try those out. So we got to reforge these two. We want to put Legendary and Ruthless on that one. Let's go see the very resilient Goblin Tinkerer. Where is he? Just chilling in his chair over here. Alright, buddy. Legendary for that, please. We should be hopefully getting lucky here with our Charm of Absolute Luck. Put that there. And the Terra Prisma, we will, of course, go with Ruthless. And that's going to be our new summon weapon. Very cool indeed. So yeah, I feel like the Tempest stuff was sort of okay, but then again, maybe not that great. But yeah, we'll be using the Terra Prisma. Going forwards, let's get rid of our Plague Bringers. Summon in these awesome weapons. Look at that. Oh yeah, baby. We are ready to go. That is awesome. Let's just take a quick look here. Actually, you know what? We'll retire our... I think I've already set up the weapons down here. I was thinking of using the Resurrection Butterflies again on Empress of Light. But, you know what? We got the job done. We got the job done anyway. So let's put that in there. And the Durandal. And we'll put our lore in the lore chest over here, which is getting filled with amazing lore. Is that a little bandit hat? I'm not sure if we got that or not. We'll just chuck that in there. I'm not super worried about duplicates at the moment because we've got so much storage space. It's awesome. Okay. Very, very good indeed. Yeah, that was a cool fight. That was a very cool fight. As it always is, even in vanilla with the Empress of Light. Let's take a quick look and see if there's anything else in her loot that we might want to try and get. The Rainbow Cursor causes your mouse cursor to have shifting rainbow colors. That is pretty cool. Night Glow, magic weapon, the Empress Wings, mask, music box, prismatic die. I think our cursor is fine. If it changes color, it's kind of annoying anyway, because you don't know what color to be looking for. Yeah, all right. Very cool indeed. Let's just take a look at our boss checklist and see what we've got next. Now, the Great Sand Shark is definitely something we'll have to come back to at some point, but we've got the Ravager here. And according to this, the spawn info is use a death whistle, which is made with solar tablet fragments and lizard bricks. This is not a consumable item. Now, do we have to fight this thing anywhere special? Just says, looks like we can do that fight anywhere. So let's get this crafted up. Bam. That is awesome. And actually, I was thinking of making a prismatic terrarium. Is that what they're called? Prismatic. Oh, Lacewing jar, yeah. Can we make this? What do we need for this? A bottle. Get a few of those going. I thought I had some already. There we go. We'll put that somewhere just as a memory of the awesome fight that was the Empress of Light. Where will we put this? Maybe down here. Let's chuck it right there. Sweet. Actually, no, we'll move that across a little bit. The spacing's not quite right for me. We'll chuck it there. Yeah, that's even better. Sweet. Okay, well, I guess we've got time to take on a second boss in this episode, so we might actually use this death whistle to summon the Ravager. And we might as well just get set up over here. This is a pretty weird looking boss, to be honest, but we'll chuck our ballistas down here again. I think we've still got this running. And we've got our whips ready to go, so we can try out the kaleidoscope and the Terra Prisma on this boss. Let's give it a crack, shall we? Here we go. The Ravager. I might just zoom out a bit here first. Okay, there we go. Oh crap! It's spitting stuff at me. Okay, jumping around all over the place. Our damage is looking very tasty. Very tasty indeed. Let's not land in the goop. Oh, okay. Sectioning off the arena a little bit. That's fine. You can hit. Oh, my health is super low right now. I just realized that. Where's my thingy over here? Let's get some hearts going there. It's rage time. Let's go. Rage time. Okay, I'm getting hit a lot. I'm getting hit a lot here. This thing has a lot of globules of stuff that it sprays out, but we did it. First try. Okay, he was a weird boss, like a giant, kind of like a giant turd with legs. I don't know how to describe that guy. But cool. We one-shot him with our newly acquired items, which is always good. Let's put our summoning item away here. Add it to the collection. Alrighty, that was a cool fight. He had me pretty low at a couple of points there. So, alright, another day, another relic, another 2 relics here. We'll put the Infernal relic up here. And the regular relic right there. That doesn't really resemble what we were fighting too much, but okay. It looks pretty cool, I guess. Yeah. All right, let's see what this thing is all about with the Ravager lore. A sickening flesh golem built for the sole purpose of savage, relentless destruction. The monstrosity was a desperate gambit to turn the tides against my god-seeking armies. I could scarcely believe it myself. It was born of a ritual of great sacrifice performed in ardent faith. The ritual condemned and fused the bodies and souls of their fallen allies into this hideous thing. When the warlocks pledged their very lives to it as an offering, it awoke and effortlessly massacred them. Now caked in fresh blood, it hungered for more, setting off on an aimless rampage. I suppose its brutality serves as a reminder to be careful what you believe. Bit of a moral to that story. Very cool. Alright, let's see what we get out of the treasure bag for this guy. Oh, we got some very interesting looking stuff here. A skull balloon. A skull balloon. Path. Necro stone. We'll check out what we can craft with that in a second. We got infernal blood. Consumable. Permanently increases the duration of rage mode by 1 second. Hell yeah. Don't mind if I do. That's pretty cool. Got a little extra jewel on our rage meter as well. Jagged Flesh Totem halves enemy contact damage. When you take contact damage, this effect has a 20-second cooldown. Fascinating. I don't know if that would be worth it though, but cool all the same, I guess. Yeah. Strong Cranium Smasher rogue damage, rogue weapon. Celestial Spike Crag Staff. So this is a sentry summon. Very interesting. 156 damage. I don't know if that really compares to the ballista though, which is 463. Although the ballista is quite slow to reload, so I guess we'll try it out. and see how good it is. We will reforge this. Goblin Tinkerer. Let's reforge this. Rowie Ruthless. Very nice. Okay, yeah, we'll give that a go. I'm not expecting great things, but you never know, right? In fact, let's get rid of our infected remote and just go full Terra Prismas. Just because I like to have a ton of swords coming off my back. Okay, where were we? We also got the Realm Ravager and the Cleaver, and a Fleshly Geode. Consumable material, shift and right click to split. Shift, right click. Huh? Well, how does this work? I'm doing something wrong here. Shift right click. What does it do? Consumable. Right click to open. Oh, it just gives this cryonic buzz. What have I done? I don't know where this came from. Anyway. Okay. 2 bonus perennial buzz. Scoria buzz. Cryonic buzz. Oh, it gave us the 3 of them. I think we can use these to make oh well, these are going off right now. I think you can use these 3 to make the alloy, what you call it, alloy, that stuff, you know, that alloy thing. This life alloy, I believe. Anyway, pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything we missed out on. That's important. Necromantic Geode. Vesuvius, magic weapon. Rogue weapon. Blood Pact. Equipable material. Increases health by 25%. Healing potions are 25% more effective. That's pretty huge, actually. That's like 120 something. 127, 128 extra health. We might want to try to get that. What else is there? Blood Flare Core. Taking defense damage heals you over time. Taking defense damage. You gain 1 health for every 1 defense damage recovered. Taking damage always deals at least half of your total defense in defense damage. Skull Cluster summons a miniature necrotic flesh golem. Ancient Scavenger Claw. Here to gouge out your eyes, runic style. That looks like a hook. 50, 19, 25. 50, 19. That is actually a really, really good hook. So it looks like we're going to be buying a few treasure bags here. Stone pile, vanity item, a magic weapon, plushie. So really, we want to get the claw hook and wait, there's 2 of these? Scavenger Claw, Ravager Claw. The one we want is this Ancient Scavenger Claw. And we want to get... Where was it? This... No, not that thing. We want to get that Blood Pact and Ancient Scavenger Claw. Let's see how lucky we get here. I'm going to put away some of this stuff. Chuck that in there. Oh, I was going to see what we make with the Necro Stone as well. Put that in there. Let's see what we can make with the Necro Stone. Necrostone wall can be placed. Is that it? I thought there was going to be some armor or something. It looks like it's only decorative building material. Anyway, hopefully, yeah, we have the operator back from her hiatus in the afterworld. Let's switch to modded treasure bags. Now these are going to be expensive, 6 platinum, so we won't get too crazy with these. We're getting less items now for some reason. I think we're going to have to go get some more cash to get more treasure bags, but that's okay. We'll just head on over to the builder. This is not the right place. Here we go. Cleo, hit me up, buddy. Joe, I should say. I was talking to the cat. So what we want is the... I think it was the candelabras. And we want the platinum... The platinum ones. Let's get a bunch of these. A stack of those should be enough. And we'll head on down to the shimmer again. Sell those. Are you happy? Peace and quiet. Looks like he's happy. So let's sell him this. And you can also take some of these torches. We're not going to need that many torches. Okay. That should tide us over. Let's buy another one. Food Barbarian set. That's not one I've got before. Looks kind of interesting. Hey, we finally got it. The Ancient Scavenger Claw. Damn, that cost a lot of platinum. I hope it's good. We went through a lot of platinum trying to get that, but on the plus side, we did get a lot of these fleshy geode things, so that'll give us a bunch of extra ore without having to go and farm it, so that's always good. Let's just reforge real quick this thing, and that should be all we need to reforge. I think we already reforged the spike crag thing. Yeah, it looks like about it. Chuck the rest of that stuff in there. So yeah, we got two hooks here. We'll try them out and see if they're see what they're like. So this is the really good one, the 50 reach, 19 launch velocity, 25 pull velocity, and this one's 43, 18, 20. So we'll equip this one to start with. Oh, it's a double hook. Not bad. I don't mind the double hooks. And the other one here is also a double hook. So yeah, we'll go with the Ancient Scavenger Claw. This thing looks pretty cool. I wonder if it glows as well. It's kind of hard to tell during the day. But yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, we'll chuck that into our money trough here. And I think we are pretty much set now to move on. We'll just put our old hook in here, I guess. And yeah, it's all sorted. Alright guys, that is where we are going to leave this episode for today. It was a pretty epic one, taking down 2 bosses, including the Empress of Light, getting an amazing summoning weapon, which is always one of my favorite weapons as a summoner, the Terra Prisma. We also got the Kaleidoscope, which is going to be serving us very well going forwards, pretty much for the rest of the game as a whip. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this series, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.